in your sky, or just above you, in your field of vision, when the dust of the pyramids melt.
Why are the pyramids turning to dust? What is the purpose? I thought they represented our soul.
You're going to find out that you're in the boat with Anubis, that you're the Jesus. You're going to find out that the entity with Jesus consciousness is within you. That God is within you. You're going to finally understand it. Why? Because you've lived it. You don't have to get up on the cross. That's already been done. But you're going through your own similarities there in that progression to understand the important nature of all life, the important nature of the crown chakra, where you become unified, above yourself, not enthralled with the negativity of yourself. You're going to learn that you're a shield for others, whether they know it or not, just by you being there. You're going to learn the importance of that. You're going to learn the humility of it. You're going to learn the presence of the presence. You're going to understand why Thoth will be behind you for protection. Because you're still neophytes. You're not done yet. And when you leave this plane or planet, or however you want to express this idea of self, you're going to be somewhere that's already predetermined by you and the groupings that you've worked with before you came here. It's already predetermined. These are the accomplishment citations you're going to receive. Like medals you receive in war, things, valor, courage, things. And you set on another journey of self-discovery, because it's what it is all the time. You're going to need to go beyond the Father and the Son, and then come back. We've told you that before. Because God's already within you. And so is the Christ false, and so are all the apostles, and so are all the masters, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas. They're all there. They're all there. They don't go anywhere. It's you're the one that goes. You just haven't learned to come back yet. But that's what you're doing. And I don't mean death. That's not what I mean. Because you're always when. And you'll always be somewhere when.
May I ask also, you said there's a collapse of lifetimes. Is that...
There's what?
You said there's a collapse of lifetimes.
Yes.
Is that all of our probable selves and reincarnational selves merging with us now?
Be like a whirlpool. You flush a toilet, everything comes down into it.
And it's
like
going to
that.
be... A human person is going to be that, all of that. Really?
You're going to be facing yourselves. Yourself, yourself, yourself. You're going to be standing in front of, I won't say standing, sitting or whatever, you'll be in front of everybody accusing you, blah, 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 blah. All the accusers
all of
are
our
going to
lifetimes.
come. All of that nonsense.
All of our lifetimes.
Yeah. And then you have to learn what the handling of it is.
What the what?
How to do it. How to do it.
How to do it.
You let them accuse because that's what they need to do for the release of themselves. Prior judgments. Prior judgments. Before. If I put my hand through this table, like this, and came out, oh wow, but that wouldn't give me the ability to teach you how to do it, because you'd be more mesmerized by the fact that that even happened. But you beings do that daily. Your auric field extends through walls, through tables. You're already starting to make corrections in your movements so you don't bump into things now. Different persons, you are seeing different things at different levels. So there's an integration thing going on here. We told you space is shifting. That's a hard concept to understand. The only way you get an earthquake maybe, well, that's the earth shaking. That's not space shifting yet. Space is going to shift above the earth. And you're going to shift with it, because that's what you're in. You're in the space. And you're going to come up off the ground a little bit, not much, and it shifts. If you don't, your ankles are going to hurt. But these are things that are going to start taking place, so you have to be careful in walking. We've said before, walk slow, gently. Gently. When consciousness collapses, it just collapses. And then you're just laying there in a pile of rags. There's dust. And then you accumulate yourself back and you back up. But the collapse is a recognition of what you shouldn't have done but did. And then it's the forgiveness is the getting up again. You find this is forgiveness is a thing that's easily talked about. But doing it and understanding brings you to different levels. But you forgive, but don't be stupid again. Because if you had to forgive, you weren't aware. You weren't aware. So, you became aware. Forgiveness teaches you to choose correctly next time. That's what it does. Because that's the only way the perpetuator is going to understand itself, what it did. You do that, you go over there, do that. Don't be with me. Go. So you separate yourself. So you can understand who you are. That's how it works. Now, we're saying these things now and putting forces in you now for your protection, for your balance. You're going to need balance. You're on a teeter-totter. Let's balance it. If it goes down to one side, okay. Stabilize. And then learn how to balance. You're in delicate, emotional, psychological times. You can pick up a frequency that'll cause you instantaneous pain in your body just by thinking incorrectly. You're going to have to be careful. Pain in the body is notification that something is incorrect internally and externally. So you're going to find you're in a constant mode of correction from the self. You're going to be adjusting your motors, adjusting your skills of understanding, and then adjusting your skills in communication. In other words, you're going to be perfecting yourselves, little bit at a time, because it's taken you years to get this far. You see. And there's more. And that's why it's lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. You never learn it all in one lifetime. Nor in your last lifetime. Because you have to go back to the first to remember what you did to what you learn now. A review of all your lifetimes. Not just a past life review of this life. You're going through that now in your dream sleep state processes. Daily movement. That's why you're going through deja vu thing. Just a higher level spiral up. Same phalanx on this side as this side, only this level knows higher. You went up. Oh, we won't do that. Oh, we won't do that again.
Spiraling up, right?
Okay. Now how we say you for blessings and peace, mercy and movement. Around ones, you say health to body, mind and spirit. If you just think that in the presence of when you're with your friends and your relatives, they'll feel it. And they'll pick up the healing. They'll know what it means until you don't even have to say it. Okay? Alright, I think we're through. Anything else?
Do you have a question? No, thank you very, very much. Thank
No.
you. Thank you.
One more thing. In the accomplishment of the healing, the one that is requiring the healing and knows and is aware it needs the healing, it needs to understand that it itself is allowing and healing itself. In other words, the healer has to be secret and manipulating consciousness so the one that is ill can feel the health of itself returning under the desire of itself for health. The healer is just the assistance in the spiritual transmission of that. It's not words. It's sharing a willingness to be healthy with the other one without saying it in consciousness. Eventually you'll perfect yourselves. You don't have to go around doing whatever. You'll understand that you can push the feeling of willingness to be healthy into one, if they have desire to health. And you learn how to do that without saying a thing. And that was the secret when the lady touched Jesus' robe and became healed. The mystery in that one. You have the same capabilities. Jesus taught everything. All of it. And it's in the space between the words. He knew how to call spirits. He knew the names of them all. And he knew the one that could name them all. And that one stands at the door of death and guards against the evil ones from influencing those that are willing to learn. I said willing to, because many don't want to. They think they already know it.